Hey, what's up? DFS Rico coming at you with my picks and insight for this 5-game LEC League of Legends slate on Friday, March 27th. Um, so just early on, like I mentioned before, the first thing I like to do is run through my picks to win their matchups tonight. So early on, just looking at it, I'm leaning towards Rogue beating SK, Misfits beating Over Vitality. I have SO4 upsetting G2 is where I'm going to be really different. I feel a lot of people obviously will go towards G2. They are the best team. They're the reigning champions in the LEC. But I'm really leaning towards the upset. SO4 did beat them earlier this season. And I feel like they could do it again. They're playing really well lately. They're more so a team that just loses to themselves, honestly. They got 3 games in a row, 3 wins in a row. They're playing very well right now. They are obviously big underdogs, but that's where I'm going to choose to be different. You always got to be different if you want to take down these bigger tournaments, and I'm just aiming for the biggest odds matchup, honestly. Normally I'd go with the favorites, but that's the main place I want to be different. Then up next, I got Origin beating XL and Fnatic beating Mad Lions. So, yeah, those are all my favorites. That's usually how I'll be building my 4-man or 3-man stacks. Not much to it, honestly, in League of Legends. You just stack it kind of like baseball. Just stack the teams you believe are going to win, because those are the teams that are usually going to end up getting you the most points, and they do only play one game. It's not like the LPL or the LCK where they're playing best of 3. It's just one game. Anything can happen in one game, so take chances sometimes. But yeah, so those 5 are my picks, and I'll practically be running through them and players that I would be stacking if I am stacking those teams. So let's just get started. Top lane, I like Alfari, 6.8k. If I'm playing guys from Origin, he's one of the guys I would want to stack in there. They're huge favorites. Good team. There's one of the best teams in this league, in the LEC at least. Alfari's averaging 3.13 kills per game, 4.7 assists, and 60% kill participation. And then up next, I like Bwipo from Fnatic. Fnatic's been playing really good. Bwipo's been playing really good all season. He's a pretty consistent guy across the board, honestly. 3.5 kills, 5.31 assists, which is the highest out of all top laners as far as assists. And then 60% kill participation. And then another guy I like in Misfits as well, 7k. I see me paying up at top. I like a lot of the expensive guys in the top lane today, which is Dan for Misfits. They are on a 3-game losing streak, but before that they had been playing really well. I can picture them bouncing back in this matchup. 2.5 kills, 4.75 assists per game, 61% kill participation, which is the highest out of all top laners. So those 3 are the guys I'm looking for. If I am playing guys from the stacks that I mentioned, those are 3 guys that I would want to include in those stacks. Up next, we got the junglers. Like I said, people will be going to Jankos from G2. I really like Xerxes for OG. He's been a beast lately. Usually when this team is winning, it's usually because of him. He does average 3 kills per game, which is the highest out of any jungler, 5.88 assists, and 68% kill participation, which is very well for a jungler. So I do like him. And then I like Inspired for Rogue at 7k as well. Rogue is a pretty good team. They're heavily favored versus SK. SK is not that good of a team, honestly. He got 1.5 kills per game, 6.44 assists, which is the highest for any jungler, and 69% kill participation, which is also the highest per jungler. And then up next, Fnatic, self-made for Fnatic. It's another guy I'm leaning towards. Nice little safe pick. Early on this year he was having some monster games, kind of settled down, but just a nice little filler pick, I think, if you're building Fnatic with 2.81 kills per game, 6.06, which is the second highest out of all the junglers. Just a really good pick. It's a 6.4k. A lot of these guys aren't really that high priced, so you can fit, honestly, any players in these lineups. Mid laners, I'm leaning towards playing guys from, SO4, which is Abu Dage, which has been dominating the last 3 games. He's been playing over 37 fantasy points over the last 3 games that they've won. Usually when they're winning, it's usually because of him. 4.19 kills per game, 3.94 assists per game, 71% kill participation. He's usually the main reason that this team's winning. And if I'm picking him to upset G2, then he's one guy I'm going to be building around for sure. And then up next, we got Larson for Rogue. It's 8K. He's pretty pricey. The matchup is really good. He's been playing really good this season. 3.88 kills per game, 4.13 assists, and 70% kill participation, which is also very well. The next guy, you couldn't go wrong with Nemesis or Nuke Duck. They're pretty safe plays, but I'm leaning more towards Nuke Duck for 200 more salary. He's been playing really well these last 3 matches, over 25 fantasy points per game. 2.25 kills per game, 6.13 assists per game, which is the highest out of any mid laner, and 64% kill participation. Those are like the 3 mid laners that I would be building around if I am stacking those teams. Up next, we got AD carry. You got Caps at the top. Obviously, people will be playing him. I will be playing a ton of Reckless. He's the best player on that team. Probably the best AD carry in the league as well. Averages the most kills per game, 5.25, and it's not even close. 5.5 assists per game, 74% kill participation, which is the highest out of any AD carry. Then, obviously, if I am playing SO4, Inax is one of the guys I would want to include in those stacks. Over the last 3 games, been playing really well. 3.3 kills per game, 5.8 assists, and 66% kill participation. So he's one of the guys I would include in my SO4 stacks if I am looking to bet against them beating G2, Then the last guy is Upset for OG. Another fantastic play, 7.8K. Been playing really good all season. 29 fantasy points per game. He has that high ceiling, 35 point ceiling, safe floor as well, and a good matchup. 4.13 kills per game, 5.44 assists, and 73% kill participation, which is the second highest out of any AD carry. So he's usually very involved if the team is winning. And then up next for support, have you noticed, I'm just building around the teams that I'm picking to win, and usually you got to be confident in your picks. So got G2, obviously. If you're playing G2, Mickey's your guy. But me, I'm going a little lower. I'm trying to save some money right here. Do like Destiny, 5.6K. Averaging nowhere, none of the supports are really averaging nowhere near a kill, but 8.81 assists, 72% kill participation, which is the highest out of any support. Then I like Denik for Misfits, 5.8K as well. Like I said, they are on a 3-game losing streak, but I think they'll bounce back in this matchup. Hopefully they recover from that slump that they've been having. 7.44 assists and 68% kill participation. And the last guy I'm going to mention is LEC, which is 5.2K, 8.1 assists per game, 60% kill participation. He actually has the second highest kills per game as well, which is, like I mentioned, nowhere near 1 kill per game for any support in the LEC at least. The LEC is a little more active than the LCS as far as like kills and assists, but a little less than the LPL, so it's kind of in between. Still fun to watch. Like I said, they only play 1 game, so whoever you're deciding to stack, just make sure you're confident in your picks. And well, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you do like my content, please subscribe and like. Thanks for watching.